Shalom. Koholo Yahweh Ba'ashum Yahushua Ba'ashum Rakach Wadash. The boss of the apostles, the boss of the elders, the great millstone, rule well and tell us his truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, his preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful elect, and the speckled bird. Shalom. All right, so I got this video queued up, which if I'm not mistaken, brothers as well have already done lessons on this topic or post up pictures as well, and pretty much me through the spirit, I'm coming, the viewpoint I should say I'm coming with, hey, this is actually mercy, right? As we know, our people are as the sands of the sea, so don't be surprised if some of these military officials, right, they end up coming into this truth, being awoken, right? Because as I get in the scriptures, and what I mean that this is mercy, right? You joining hands with the wicked, you fighting for this man, you're going to end up dying a horrible death, right? These other nations are ready for war. And when the Lord cracks that sky, you're going to be fighting the Lord. All right? And you really going to get it, right? So that's why I'm doing this lesson, man. This is actually mercy, right? Some of our people are not going to view it in that way. Oh, these people hate us. Of course they hate you. They have a perpetual hatred. They're showing that over and over, right? The contributions that Jake has done for Babylon the Great, they don't want to acknowledge it. And that's cool. That's fine, man, right? Because to be a true man of the Lord, Yahweh Razazah, we of those men, hey, we're going to be the true special forces. They really going to acknowledge the might and power of the Lord and his men, right? So let's go ahead and play this video. Let's say I got a little key notes here and there that I want to jump to. Let's see. Matter of fact, before I get this, I'm going to get Proverbs 25 and verse 12. As the earring of gold and the ornament of fine gold, so is a wise reprover unto an obedient ear. Get this wisdom and knowledge and understanding while you can, right? Once again, a lot of our people may look at this as hate, but we're coming at it as standpoint. This is actually mercy, right? Get out of the military, right? The Lord's going to take care of you. You get this true doctrine, you get this true word. Hey, the Lord going to make a way for you. All right. Let's go ahead and play this video. Let me see where I got to go in at.
I was in the Marine Corps. I know I've said that a few times. You're probably aware of it. If not, if you're new here.
Let's go right here.
Pictures of straight white men, right? I didn't think that in the Trump administration I would be reading from military.com, which is the newspaper that deals with military issues. These are, a lot of these people are veterans, but this is the newspaper that covers military issues, military news. Here we are, though. Here's the headline. Marines with skin condition affecting mostly black men could now be booted under new policy, meaning kicked.
Now, why is this mostly affecting black men? All right, because you also have the speckled bird. We want to make sure we put that out, right? The speckled bird is our people. They're going to come in looking like the other nations. So they may even come in looking like Edomites, all right, so-called white men. You know, they may end up looking like Jesse Dolerman, right? Dolomore. I believe that's how you say his name. They may end up looking like this brother or dude. I don't know if he's a Jake or not, right? This is pretty much my first time watching this video. But, they're going to come in looking like an Asian man. But going back to it, why does this affect mostly our people, right? Because you go into the scriptures, you go into the commandments. We are not supposed to shave our beards, not supposed to shave our heads. That's actually against the law, right? And if I'm not mistaken, the only time that you would shave your head was in a time of mourning. That would be like the only time you would shave your head, right? Family member will pass away that you really beloved. Sure, it might even be, your wife, your kids, something will happen and you would show that you were mourning by shaving your head, but that's the only time, right? In the military, as he'll get into, right, is to have a gas mask, right? To fit a gas mask, but really it's to emasculate you Israelites, right? This goes against our commandments. This goes against our ways, right? And man is supposed to have a beard, right? Look at all the benefits of having a beard. Matter of fact, just in combat alone, right? Now, I don't know, in this modern day combat with the modern day sword, which is the gun, right? Pretty much, it piercing through the body. But back then, right, mainly, even in sports combat right now, mainly, even look at the slapping contest, all right? Who's like some of the main winners? Dudes with beards. You go into the benefits of having a beard is for protection, right? It's a badge of honor and it's for protection. You get into a fight, you have no beard. I forget the percentage, but you are most likely are going to get your jaw broke. All right. A beard, the hair protects you from getting your jaw broke. Right. And once again, it's a badge of honor. And the ways of Esau, Edom, he's contrary to the Lord. So he wants our men to shave their beards. You even go back to the Alexander the Great. Right. He wore a beard, but under him, his men, right, they had to shave their beards. That's the Edomite way, man. All right.
Out of the military. A new Marine Corps policy says troops with a genetic skin condition that can cause pain and scarring from shaving and mainly affects black men, can be separated if the health issue persists. The, quote, interim guidance issued Thursday gives military healthcare providers 90 days to reevaluate Marines diagnosed with pseudofolliculitis barbae, I think is how you say that. Pseudofolliculitis barbae, or PFB. PFB, that's way easier. Or PFB. If they don't recover based on a 4-phase treatment program outlined in the message, have to remain on a shaving waiver for more than a year, and a commander deems it fit. The Corps can administratively separate them due to incompatibility with service, according to the message.
Look at that, man. That's hell, man. All right. As a warrior, you shouldn't have to worry about that, man. As a warrior, once again, that's a badge of honor. You will keep a beard on your face. Right. Hey, look at the lion. Right. And our Savior, Yahushua, he is of the tribe of Judah. Right. The insignia is a lion. Right. You go into how lions move. Right? When two male lions are fighting each other, the mane protects them from all the bites and claw marks, right?
The directive marks a reversal from a previous Marine Corps policy issued in 2022 that prohibited the service from administratively separating Marines solely based on the condition, which is caused when curled hairs grow back into the skin, resulting in inflammation.
Now, once again, why does that happen? Because it is in our law for us not to shave our beards, not to shave our head. That's a lot of times when you get ingrown hairs, right? Not all the times, sometimes it just happens. It happens. But for the most part, hey, you shaving your beard, that's going to happen.
Also comes at the same time Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has ordered a military-wide review of standards specifically focused on issues such as shaving, waivers, and body fat. Quote, in cases where a medical condition prevents a Marine from meeting required standards for an extended period.
Let me see. I may have another one. Let me make sure. I know I have that. Let me see. 458. Let me jump up here. Try to get to the point.
This is to target black Americans.
You see that?
This is to target people who want to serve their nation. It's not white people.
See, and this is why we telling you this is really mercy, man. Right? Get out of the military because you most likely you hey, the Lord gonna put you to death, man. I know some may not like what we saying, but as the scriptures say, ye shall know that a prophet has been among them. They're going to have to learn the hard way, right? Get this word, get this truth while you can. Look at this as mercy, right? The Lord kicking you out, all right? Get this word. Lord going to take care of your needs, all right? If you get this word, trust in him. Because, hey, everything's about to go to shit anyways.
That are largely going to be impacted by this, or even minorly impacted by this. It's black folks. That's why they're...
Hey, don't be surprised, some appear to be Edomites as well. That's a speckled bird. And those of the other nations, right? They're going to come in looking like the other nations, but they really are people, right? Don't be surprised if that affects them as well, right? And matter of fact, hey, going into it, which I believe he goes into it. Hey, go ahead, Trump. Have your military be all Edomites. See what's going to happen. See what's going to happen, because they seem to forget that when the Roman army was out there, man, hey, they was getting their ass kicked until they enlisted and brought in Jake and the other nations. That's when they started kicking ass, right? So go ahead. Hey, you're going to be destroyed, man. Hey, you about to get the ass whooping.
leading the contributions of black heroes who
See
got
that?
the Medal of
That's that perpetual hatred.
Honor after being wounded. High-ranking individuals that they replaced the link on the website with DEI medals. Just because he was black and got a Medal of Honor, it was a DEI medal, even though he was wounded in combat multiple times. This is white supremacy. This is wanting America.
This is Edomites showing their horns. This is the Edomite way, man. They're showing you in these last days clear as day that they hate you. They don't care about you, Jake. So instead of getting up in the uproar, look forward to the kingdom, man. Look forward to these Edomites and these other nations being in chains and under you, right?
To be a white ethno-state. And the Marine Corps is going along with it. The military is going along with it because the man who leads the Department of Defense and works at the behest of our white supremacist president is he himself a white supremacist with white nationalist tattoos, Pete Hegseth, who's there not from merit because he's not qualified for the position. He's there because he makes Donald Trump happy when he was a Fox News B-team host.
Bunch of yes men around you. You see, in this truth, when you get this word, you're around real men, you see, we rebuke each other. A brother going off, we make sure that the brother is doing what he's supposed to be doing, right? They ain't going to have no yes men around you, right? Of course, it's going to be in order, just like, the military is supposed to be. All right. Before Trump got in office, if I'm not mistaken, he had a whole bunch of undesirables. All right. But in this walk, hey, we all move accordingly.
Happen to be in the military. A current practicing military dermatologist who spoke on the condition of anonymity as they were not authorized to speak to the press told military.com on Friday that the Marine Corps' new policy could have discriminatory effects against black service members who disproportionately have this condition compared to their peers and often require a shaving exemption to avoid making it worse.
See? And it goes back to our laws, man. We're not supposed to be shaving. And this is specifically targeted to Jake, So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Speckled Bird. We're not supposed to do that. Let me go ahead and get some scriptures real quick. I may get like the last part. It may be it. But let me get this right here. In Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. This is not your rest. Yes, get mad, but we telling you, this is not your rest, man. Don't get too mad, all right? This is really mercy. The Lord pulling you out of these positions, right? He's doing that, for those that of the elect are going to watch these videos and be healed and converted unto this truth and become true men of the Lord, true servicemen of the Lord, right? Fighting for a true cause, right? Yahweh desire to get that spiritual power. You think you a mighty man now? Wait till the Lord put that power on you, right? This is the NIT in international version. Get up, go away, for this is not your resting place, because it's defiled, it is ruined beyond all remedy, right? All the wickedness that Babylon the Great has done is very defiled, disgusting, wicked, and it's really showing its horns that it does not like you, Jake. You should have got that wake up call a long time ago, but hey, it's very blatant. It's Psalms 19 and verse 7. The law of the Lord Yahweh Shemiel Shah is perfect, converting the soul. That's why we're doing these lessons, man. Yahweh desire there's some new listeners, and they're going to be converted, right, unto this truth, and realize, hey, the water, Lord, for waking me up to this truth, right? Giving me your true name, Yahweh desire I get this spiritual power and that protection in Jacob's trouble, right? The testimony of the Lord Yahweh Shemiel Shah is sure, making the wise the simple. You see, this is this wisdom. When you really get into it, it's really simple, right? And the Lord builds upon your wisdom. So the statutes of the Lord are right. Rejoice in the heart. Commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord is clean. You see, a lot of our people, they don't have the fear of the Lord. And what the scriptures say, fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Rejoice in heart. The commandments of the Lord, slack. Already read that. Enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, right? This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is more to be desired than gold, silver, rubies, sapphires, any precious gem, anything that you can get down here in Babylon the Great. This wisdom is more precious, because this is how you're going to get the heck up out of here, by applying this wisdom unto your life, make your calling and election sure. Yea, the much fine gold sweeter also than the honey and the honeycomb. Moreover, by them is the servant warned, and in keeping them there is a great reward. You see, moreover, by them is the servant warned. You see, we are warning our people. We are telling them how to please the Lord in truth and sincerity, to wake up, conduct yourself as a true man of the Lord. When you get this word, get built up, do your lessons, go out there on the highways and byways, right? And wait for their salvation, right? When in the midst of Jacob's trouble, best believe you're going to see a lot of these mighty men go crazy, but you're going to have a different countenance upon you in that time. You're going to be prepared for those times, right? Ezekiel 35 and verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. They have a perpetual hatred. They're showing you over and over and over and over and time again. Jake has to get his wake-up call. Jake has to get his wake-up call. When are you going to learn that these people don't like you, man? It doesn't matter if you fought for them or not, right? A lot of times you're just a form of entertainment to these people. Proverbs 11 and verse 21. Okay, yeah, I was making sure because I got a Ezekiel 35:1 on down. Making sure. Proverbs 11 and verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. You see that? The seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Right? If you want to stick around in Babylon, you want to hold hands with them, want to fight with these people, right? Want to fight for your job. I get it. You know, it's your income. But this is this man's army. And at the end of the day, whether you realize it or not, right, a lot of these people that's in the army are going to end up fighting the Lord and his host of armies, right? The angels and the men of the Lord. When the Lord sends his son to crack that sky, best believe their weapons are going to be aimed at him. And he's going to be doing damage out here. And I I don't know about you, but it ain't going to be pretty when you try to fight with the Lord. I'm just keep it simple like that. Ezekiel 35 and verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesied against it. Mount Seir, right? It's another way of saying Esau, Edom. We going out there on the highways and byways and prophesying against this man's kingdom. And with us doing that, which is a form of spiritual power, we're seeing this power structure crumble down right before our very eyes. We're seeing his perpetual hatred being shown right in front of us in our very eyes, man. Right? And saying to it, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh power, behold, O Mount Seir, I'm against thee. I will stretch out my hand against thee. I will make thee most desolate. So go ahead and have a whole Edomite army, all Edomite army. See where that's going to get you. The Lord says you're the base of base men, right? You're the lowest of low, right? Hey, if those that have fathers, said, I brought you in this world, I can take you out. Well, that's how the Lord is. I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. I gave you the blessing of the sword. I can take away the blessing of your sword, and you're going to be made most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah. You see that? So that's what's going to happen in these last days. They're going to see the power of the Lord. I'm going to get this. Isaiah 13 and verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. You see? Yeah, a lot of these military men, they are mighty men. They're mighty men of the flesh, right? But when that spirit hits the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord out here, right? We're going to be truly the true mighty man, right? You got mighty men within this walk right now, but hey, when the Lord really builds us up, man, true superheroes going to be out here. I'm going to say it like that, right? And in the time of Jacob's trouble, Lord going to give us that spiritual power and that protection, right? It doesn't matter how many times you've been out there on the range, how long you've been in the army, right? When the Lord calls your time to, hey, that's it, man, right? So we praying to the Lord that we ready, man, that we get that protection in time of Jacob's trouble, right? Because a lot of our people are going to get jacked up. It doesn't matter your position here in Babylon the Great. And I'm going to get this right here. 2nd Ezra 16 verse 32. Matter of fact, before I get that, I believe I have Revelations. Yeah, Revelation 12 verse 7. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. Now, a Christian will read this and thinking that it's talking about the spiritual demon Satan. No, this is talking about the end times. It's talking about the host of angels, right? Michael, Yahushua, right? The host of angels and Esau, Edom, right? They're going to be fighting against each other. Esau, Edom, and his technology, and he's going to lose miserably, right? And the dragon and his angels, let's see, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. The great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil And Satan was deceived the whole world. How he deceived the whole world? By calling you black, by saying the Messiah, so-called white man, right? He renamed most of the other nations, right? He put out his philosophies, his wine for the people to drink, and they got drunk off of it. And now the ancient nations are angry, and they're going to take his chunk out. They're going to take a chunk out of this place, man, with that thermonuclear fire. All right. Let's see. Called the devil and Satan deceived the whole world. He was cast out of the earth, and his angels was cast out with him. Right. So, yeah. Now, why did I bring out this scripture? As I read in Proverbs 11 and verse 21, if I'm not mistaken, right? You holding hands with these people. You want to fight with these people? Well, you want to die a horrible death, man. Right? You out there in the wars, as we'll get. Pretty much, matter of fact, I'm going to just get to the point. Let me see. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 34. Matter of fact, I'm going to get 33. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms, and women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Why? In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and the husbands shall perish of famine. It's why we telling you, get this word while you can. It doesn't matter if you're a mighty man of this world, of this flesh, right? If the Lord ain't dealing with you, that's your ass, right? Because when you get sent off to war, you are going to die. I know those, hey, they don't want to hear it, but hey, that's just reality, man, right? But yeah, that's pretty much the point. You know, hey, this is mercy, man. Get this wisdom, knowledge, understanding while you can, right? This is really mercy with the Lord purging, you know, the black Marines from serving in the military. This is really mercy, man. Get this word while you can, because you don't have to be out there on the front lines risking your life and your freedom for a nation that hates you, right? Fight for the Lord. Be on his side, man. All right? So with that, shalom.